What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 5 MLB plays for today. Today is June 30th, last day of the month. Let's end June off with a banger. It's currently 9 in the morning. These games don't start until 2, and my personal bets do not start until 5 p.m. So plenty of time to get these in. You have like 8 hours, I believe is what that is. Yeah, 8 hours. So plenty of time to get all of these in. I'm going to go in order of my most confident play to least confident play. And I want to say thank you guys for all the support lately. Let's keep on killing it. Let's keep on crushing it. And if you're wanting to join the VIP, I do post premium plays every single day for all three of PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper. I also post sportsbook bets every single day. Go make sure to join the Discord and the Patreon. The link's in the description and in the comments down below. And if you want to try us out, I've been doing 2 weeks free. All you have to do is sign up to Sleeper, PrizePicks, or Underdog, any of those three, using code TTL and make your first deposit. You'll get a 100% deposit match on any of those three. And once you DM me some proof, you'll get 2 weeks of VIP for free to try us out. I promise you won't regret it. It's basically just 2 weeks for free. And you get the 100% deposit match. It's kind of a no-brainer, honestly. And big shout out to my sponsor of the video, THUNDERPICK. They've been killing it. You get 2 weeks if you sign up to THUNDERPICK and deposit as well. But make sure to use my link in the Discord and in the description and the comments down below. You will get a 100% deposit match. And this one is up to 500 euros. So, I mean, it's a ton of money that they'll match for you. That's just a typical sports book, you know? So, like, you can bet on the money lines, like who's going to win the MLB game, who's going to win. Tomorrow's a huge night for us because UFC. Who's going to win the fight. Like, I have tons of UFC bets and MLB bets as well as esports. So, all of those are posted in VIP. And let's finally just get into these top 5 MLB plays of the day. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support, though. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And we're going to be using our partners, Outlier.bet, to look at these plays and look at these research, do this research real quick. Again, I'm going in order of confidence, most confident, least confident. I'm going to set this to only strikeouts, and we're going to look at the last 10 games played just because that's how it typically automatically has it set to. One of my favorite plays of the day was Cobb. I had Alex Cobb over 3.5. He's already gotten bumped. It's only 9 a.m. He's already been bumped. We took him at 3.5. We had him in a few different 2 picks. We also had him in a 5 pick. Even 4, though, I love. He is versus the Mets, who strike out not very often. They're 4th out of 30th, averaging around 8 strikeouts per game. But with his line being so low, it's just absurd. For over 3.5, he is at minus 250 odds on FanDuel. Minus 150-ish on the other sports books. He's hit this in 5 of his last 5 starts. He's hit it in 8 of his last 10. And he's hit it in 75% of his last 20. He's also hit this in his in the past 2 head-to-heads versus the Mets. One of them was a push because he got 4. Again, we got him at 3.5, but it does add some push potential, but I still love it at the over here. We can also take a look at the New York Mets bats versus Cobb. We can see their K rate. Some of them have 66%, 40%. A lot of data that's just unknown as well. But we can look at versus right-handed pitchers as well. Is this even showing on the screen? It is. It is. You just can't see all of it. But you can see a lot of them have terrible batting averages. Like they K a lot versus right-handed pitchers and Cobb specifically. So I love this matchup for him, and I'm taking this over. It was my top play of the day at 3.5. I still think it's my top play of the day for the push, but you do get that added push potential, so be aware of that. Next, we have James Paxton versus Toronto. This is the starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox today. And let's take a look here. We get the James Paxton versus Toronto. They are 5th out of 30th on the teamrankings.com list for MLB most strikeouts per game. They average around 8 strikeouts per game. Last 3, they're averaging 9.5 to 10 strikeouts. So absolutely love this in this matchup today. We can also take a look at James Paxton over here. You can find him over 5.5. is minus 120 odds today. That's the best odds. That's the lowest odds on the list. We can take a look at the other places as well real quick. Minus 145, minus 120, minus 127. So typically it's very favored. We can take a look at the 2023 season. He's played 3, 6, 8 games, and he's went over in 5 of them. He's went over in 4 of his last 5 as well. He got 9 versus the Guardians even. Versus the Toronto, they're a lot worse than the Guardians about striking out. And I just really like this. James Paxton has been reliable for me this season thus far. I have no reason to doubt him. And his strikeouts per 9 this year so far is 11.5 strikeouts per 9. So if he does get his full run of 6 innings, then he should easily get this number. I could see him getting 8, 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. Definitely love that. That's my second favorite today. I also absolutely love Pablo Lopez over 6. Now, this one does have quite a bit of push potential, so be careful with that. But I do love it. We can take a look at the over 5.5 is minus 142 odds. He is versus Baltimore. The Orioles are 11th out of 30th, averaging just around 8 or 9 strikeouts per game. They're pretty consistent, 8 or 9 strikeouts per game. Lopez has, again, around 11 strikeouts, over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. So in 6 innings, he should definitely go over this 5.5, 6 strikeout number. I expect at least a push, but I'm expecting 8 or 9 strikeouts in this matchup. He has been killing it this season so far. He's hit in 8 of his last 10 and in 4 of his last 5. Some of these really tough matchups like the Rays, Toronto, Boston. And then, of course, he has the layups like against the Brewers and against Detroit. But even versus those good teams, he's getting 6, 7 strikeouts. So I do love this today for him. These are my top 3. So again, we have Alex Cobb over 4 Ks, James Paxton over 5.5, and Pablo Lopez over 6. Then the bottom 2 are more so flex plays. I personally wouldn't play these in any 2 picks or in any power plays, but feel free if you would like. Lugo, I would probably play in some power plays if I needed to. The last play that I'm going to give out for you guys, though, I would just strictly keep it as a flex play. But Seth Lugo over 4.5. He's hit this in 3 of his last 5. He's versus the Reds today, who are 20th out of 30th. They strike out 9 times per game on average. Over their last 3, they've struck out 11 times per game. And last game, they actually had 13 strikeouts that game. So absolutely love this today. We can take a look on our list, and we can look for Lugo. We'll put him at over 4.5. It's around even odds on sportsbooks right now. Strikeouts per 9. He's striking out 8 times per 9 innings. So in 6 innings, it would be around 5 or 6. So he is on pace for that. We do see a lot of 5 strikeout games, unfortunately. But he did get 4 versus the Nationals just last game. So I definitely love this today. The Nationals are a very good team. They're ranked 1 for least amount of strikeouts per game. So versus a team that is striking out 20th out of 30th, I really like this pick, especially with them striking out double digits every single game right now. Love this. Next, we have Bobby Miller as my last and final play. Feel free to use this 5 pick as your flex play, protected flex play today as well, later on today. But Bobby Miller versus the Royals. He's win over or push in 3 of his last 5. He is versus the Royals. So that's a great matchup for him. We'll take a look at Bobby Miller on here. Bobby Miller over 5.5. We'll take it to over 4.5. It's minus 200-ish odds. He's averaging almost 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. So if he went a full 6 innings, on average, he would have 6 Ks. We can also take a look at the Royals versus right-handed pitchers. A lot of them are striking out at very big rates. You can't really see because of my camera, but 36%, 27%, 18, 18, 20, 26, 33, 24, 35. So a lot of these batters are striking out 30+% of the time. And I really think that Bobby Miller is going to be able to strike him out today. I like him going over this 5 strikeout. Obviously, there is some push potential here, but he's only played in 6 games this season. He's went over in 4 out of those 6, or pushed, of course. The only times he went under was versus the Astros and versus the Nationals, who are both very like good teams. Houston is 6th, and then Washington is the 1st. So versus the Royals, who are 23rd, averaging double-digit strikeouts per game, I really love this over. Again, I would only play it in flex plays simply because it is very high. There's a very high chance that this just pushes and he gets 5. But I did want to make sure I gave out a 5th today, so I wanted to include that for you guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you're going to tell any of these picks. Leave a thumbs up, guys. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, one last thing, actually. I am having a giveaway every single Friday. I'm giving away at least $100. Today, I'm giving away $250 because we've had a decent week. So make sure to join the Discord. That link is in the description below. It's free to enter, very super easy to get in. Go make sure to go join that Discord and join the giveaways, guys. Now I'll see you next video.